Okay, it's the hottest day of the year and I'm out here about to change implements. I just did a video showing where I augered a couple of holes in to install a trellis for our grapevines. Been needing to do that for a while, and I don't like changing implements no more than possible or necessary. It's tiring. Sometimes they change very easily, and other times trying to get a pin to line up is just it's a exercise in futility, to be honest with you. Some folks use quick release pins and a system. I don't. I just have the 3-point lift, nothing modified, and I'm one person manhandling these things. So I'm going to go through the process and let you see what's involved. I did get those holes done. I'm not going to need the auger for a while. I'm going to need a good counterweight as I load the dump truck with all the lumber or all the trees I've been cutting up, and I want to be able to show that. The reason I need a counterweight is because I will be lifting some pretty heavy sections and I don't want to tip over the tractor. So what I'm going to use for a counterweight, I have two good options. One is this 6-foot tiller. The other is a 6-foot box scrape back here. I don't really have a need to use the box scrape anytime soon, but as soon as I clean the trees up down in the hunting area, I'm going to plow it up, and I'll be planting some different grains down there, some crimson clover, probably winter wheat, some rye, and also I have Austrian winter peas that'll go out, and maybe some greens like mustard greens and turnip greens. Deer love that kind of stuff, and if I can feed them in the woods, that will hopefully keep them out of the vineyards and the orchards and destroying a bunch of trees. So watch as we go through this. I'll be using a ratchet strap trying to get things to work a little easier for me, and hopefully I can show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to wrap this ratchet strap around here. I'm actually going to double this thing up and hook it on itself. A little bit stronger like that. I just want this held in place so it'll be easy to load it next time. I can't keep these things together. Yes. Here we go. Okay. Good enough. Now I've got to get it disconnected here. Pull a couple of pins out. Get the sleeves off. Let's see if I can set this up so you can see what's going on back here. Alright, I am going to pull this out. Looks like we're hooked good here. This one is always a beast because the pin is slightly bent, but we may get it. And maybe not. Get my hammer here. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Hammer. It's also a pry bar. Also a crescent wrench. Haven't found out how to use it for a screwdriver yet. That's coming. side. Okay. Okay. Now you can see I've got this strapped up. It'll hang out here and be ready for the next time I need it. So I will stop this, and in just a minute I'll back over and show you hooking up this next one, and that's not going to go well. I already know. Okay, here we go on the tiller now. I did go ahead and put the top link on. There's not a whole lot to show. It's just put the pin in there, the pin and the clevis hitch. Nothing to it. But this, I dread this so much every time, every stinking time. But got to do it. So let's see. Let's do this right here. Maybe you'll be able to see this. This is what I'm wanting to get on. They never line up good. We'll get the first one done. Maybe. We've got to push. One's on. Miracle. We'll go to the other side. See if we can do the same thing. And the goats are fussing at me this morning. They're ready for food and water. We're going to try the same thing here. I can already see this will not line up. Maybe we can get this to connect. This is never good. Always a chore. Ah, yes. Okay. Now, this bad boy. Right here. What I'm going to do, I've got to go to the other side. There's an adjustment on that lift. Not on both sides, but I can adjust one side and it will compensate for the other. And I'm hoping that will allow me to get this one closer. Let's see if I can get it to move in the right direction. Yeah, here we go. It's coming up, which means the other side is going down. Yeah, looking good. All right. Yeah, I have a condenser board here. Let's try this from a different angle now. Yeah. Whew. Okay, now I have to slide the whole tiller assembly uphill. Try to get that pin to go on. Never easy. Honestly, I think the most difficult part about this is keeping it PG-13. Okay. Now, to get this connected right here, this part comes down to here, and it's probably not going to align. I can let it out and adjust it, but I'm about 3 inches away. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to disconnect this, because it's not going anywhere. That will be there next time. I can ease the tractor forwards about 1 inch or 2. This will rotate in this direction, and as it rotates in that direction, this will come close enough that I can adjust it. So watch the location of the tiller. Slowly. Good enough. Okay, this pin's locked in. We're locked in here. Everything looks good. Both lift pins are in. That's done. So I am going back up to the house. I'll park this for a little bit. I've got another video to make. I've been tracking a Berkeley's polypore mushroom for about a week, and it grows quickly. I'm shooting a quick short every day. I'll go do that, and then this afternoon, hopefully, we'll start loading the dump truck.